is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Well, as promised, today we get to play with all the bits that we got for Biggie. We can finally start getting the short block put together, at least get the crank in, get the piston rings gapped, get the pistons on the rods and whatnot. Piston ring compressor should be in tomorrow or Tuesday, so we could actually get pistons and rods in. But today we get to play with all this stuff. Slight change of plan because I'm a dumbass. The main bolts on these motors are torque to yield, which means we cannot reuse them. So we're not putting anything in that block today, for that matter. So, but the only thing we can do today is gap some piston rings. That's about it.
A few moments later.
Well, due to the fact that we don't have main bolts, we're probably actually going to wait to even gap the rings. So it means we're going to have to wait another day, which you guys won't have to wait because by the time I edit this, it'll all be one video, but I have to wait, and that is super dumb. Well, what was supposed to be just a couple days ended up being, that was like 2 weeks, I believe. But now we've got ARP side bolts and ARP main studs. So, by all rights, she should be ready to take some boost. So, today we are going to get the crank installed, go from there. So, initiate some time lapse.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
My bad, dude.
It sound right, boys.
Real quick, don't ever assume when getting a motor back from the machine shop that it's clean. You always, always, always have to re-clean everything. Bolt holes, all the little crevices, nooks and crannies. And here's why.
You see all that?
All that discoloration and brown. Always clean your blocks, kids. Oh, don't do that.
These old t-shirt, and I remember I was in the shower going, I grab a couple old t-shirts that I don't wear.
I've got one on. So, you didn't just hear Scott. Even these blue Scotch rags will leave little particles of lint. So your best case is to use an old t-shirt. And bring one, but I'm wearing one.
It sound right, boy.
I just want to take a quick second away from the video to thank you guys. Over the past couple weeks, we actually got the YouTube channel up over 100 subscribers, which I know doesn't seem like a whole lot, but I wanted to do something because it's something to me. We haven't had the channel up a year yet, so what I did is I wanted to get a decal made or some sort of sticker, and one of our subscribers actually was willing to design the decal. You should check him out. I'll put his Instagram here below, and he does some phenomenal work. But again, I just wanted to say thank you guys. All the support keeps us going.
Getting studded, bro. It's so pretty.
Oh, that's not going to be on time lapse. That's going to be, I'm going to slow the time lapse down for that little trick right there. Woo! No need for air tools now. Real quick tidbit for those who don't know, these motors actually come factory with a two-piece thrush bearing. You get this thrush washer that actually sits down in here like this instead of your traditional, like the cap bearing itself is actually flanged on both sides. And the only way to get around doing it this way is actually to buy two sets of bearings, so that way you have two flanged. I'm not going to do that this go around because I've already bought this. We're just going to use the two-piece. But in reality, this motor is going to get taken apart in between seasons and inspected and checked to make sure everything's going kosher. So I was unaware and thought you guys might like to know as well. In order to keep it in place, I'm going to go ahead and put some assembly lube on the back of it to kind of hold it on the motor until we get the crank set in there. Make sure when installing that the oil grooves on the washer are facing the rear of the motor. Doing it the other way will cause it not to get oil. You'll have a very bad time.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
I know when we tighten, there's a procedure like pry back, tighten,
Oh,
on that.
for the thrust bearing. Yeah. Oh, you know what I didn't do though? Didn't put any lube on that thrust washer on the front side. Yeah. That whole procedure is going to make this really hard to edit because we took it in and out so many fucking times. I'm going to be like, oh, this is the one. Nope, that ain't the one. This is the one. Nope, that ain't the one.
It sound right, boys.
That was 60 foot-pounds. It says, oh, preload torque recommendations. Follow the manufacturer's recommended torque tightening sequence. The nuts in 3 equal steps to 60 foot-pounds.
That sounds, main studs on a small block Chevy that are a little bit bigger than this are 65 foot-pounds.
Okay, well then. Well, I said it concerned to you.
It sound right, boys.
It says do 89 foot-pounds and then 15.
89 inch-pounds and then 15 foot-pounds. It sound right, boys. Alright, side bolts are now installed and torqued. Time to move on to the main bolts. Studs. Not sure if you guys are aware, but just so you are aware, when switching from factory bolts to studs, you follow the manufacturer's recommended torque sequence, and then you tighten the nuts in 3 equal steps to 60 pounds. So what I'm going to do is the hand tightening portion is going to be step 1. then I'm going to tighten them to 30 foot-pounds, and then I'm going to tighten them finally to 60 foot-pounds.
Oh, Houston, we got a problem. Oh, there it goes.
I don't think Houston we have a problem. Do you still think we have a problem?
No, it's smooth now, but
It sound right, boy.
So we officially have crank installed in the crank is finally at home in the block, torqued, ready to rock and roll. Took quite a bit longer than either one of us were really anticipating, being our first mod motor. So being that it's Sunday, we're gonna go ahead and cut it here. We'll probably start gapping piston rings and whatnot after work tomorrow, so you guys will be along to see that. So that's going to be it for this episode. If you like, don't forget to smash that like button, comment, subscribe, and we will see you guys next time.
It sound right, boy.